nation Ghana at heart.
That's right.
This is what we are looking for.
That's why I said you're here to do the best. You continue our forefathers' footsteps.
I should add too that the U.S. Chamber of Commerce also threw a luncheon for me,
Oh, wow.
which I believe was well attended by Secretaries of State, business community, people, the government generally in the United States. This
Bring
was,
Ghana to the limelight
That's
again.
again.
That's good.
Good. Thank you for the good job you're doing.
Thank you.
We also like to know if you can tell us a little bit about yourself.
What do you want to know about myself?
People want to know a lot about you. So,
well, I'm John Agyekum Kufuor, President of Ghana. And I was elected, as you know, the first time in the year 2000 by the good people of Ghana. And again, last year, second term. By training, I'm a lawyer. By occupation, I would say most of the time I've been in politics. I moved into politics, so I decided to go into politics very early. By age 29, I was already a member of parliament, and that age too, I became Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs for our country. It's around 1969, that was 30 in fact, but the year before I had been elected to the Constituent Assembly to help write the Second Republican Constitution of our country. And since then I haven't looked back. I've been ups and downs in politics for me, but because I had a vision that if I stayed the course and worked diligently to promote our country, sometime would come when our compatriots would do me the honor of serving them.
you had the dream.
In the highest position. I stayed the course through thick and thin, and this happened. I married to Theresa, whom I met during our student days in Great Britain in 1961, and then we got married 62. And then the very next year after marriage, 63, we had our first child. And the following year, second child. The third year, third child.
Oh, you don't waste time. Oh, the president don't waste time.
I look on that as some of the blessings.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Has showered on us. Altogether, I have 5 children, 3 boys and 2 girls. They are grown up. We have 10 grandchildren already, 7 girls and 3 boys. They are the joy of our lives. Our children are grown up and they are all family people. In the way they've left us, but the grandchildren are with us.
Oh, that's nice.
As I speak, I believe we have 4 or 5 of them, 5 or even 6 with us back in Accra. And so this is me.
Thank you for revealing all your family affair to us. Thank you so much.
You know, talking about you being in politics for so many years, that's very impressive. And that is really giving you deep knowledge into what you're doing now. But at what age did you intend to be the president of Ghana?
Well, I didn't set out to be president. I set out very young, even before I left secondary school, around 1955, 56, as a student in secondary school. It occurred to me that I might be able to contribute through politics to the service of our country to our country had hardly become independent. 55, 56, that was the eve of independence. But then the politics of those times was beginning to shape up. And fortunately for me, I believe the subjects I liked was at school all had bearings of politics, a bit of history, a bit of classics, geography, because I loved to know my country, to travel. I saw the conditions. I also had the privilege of knowing a bit of the outside world. Through history too, I had come to appreciate the cardinal role of leadership. The world has been changing through leadership. So from then on, I began having stirrings in me that I might be able to contribute through politics, and that's how we started. But with time, I began to feel that if I had the opportunity, I might be able to manage things positively, and also help unite and harmonize our country, which, as you know, is multi-ethnic, multi-tribal, multi-religious, a whole lot of things. So, I evolved politically to where I am now.
Your Excellency, we would also like to know how you tackling the issue of the education for the youth.
Education, again, as we all know, is the key to development and progress anywhere. And unfortunately, as at now, the literacy rates in our country is not what it should be. We are still around 57% or so literate. And so my government has launched recently a policy which is designed to ensure that within 10, 15 years on the outside, our literacy rate would jump really, leap from 57 to around 90%.
That's nice.
And we are doing it first by respecting the constitutional provision, because the Ghana Constitution now provides for free, universal, compulsory basic education for all the children of Ghana. And the government has launched this program recently, and in practical terms, government is saying all children from age 4 to age 16 should be given free education and must be kept in educational institutions at the expense of the states. We believe this is the way to put meaning to what is more or less a slogan to many people, that equality of opportunity. You do not empower people, you do not give equality of opportunity to them if you deny them education. And so the government is starting with this free and compulsory universal basic education in real and practical terms. The state is going to pay. So there will be no excuse for any parent or guardian not ensuring that his or her ward is in school. The cost is not on them, it's on the states. So that is for basis. Then we are also ensuring that the secondary level, that is from age 16 to about 19, there, given the state of our economy now, the state cannot bear the entire cost. But the state is going to contribute substantially to ensure that all of the youth, those who show the talent to benefit by that level of education, given opportunity, some in academics, some in technical studies, some in vocational, others in agriculture. These are four main departments states focusing on to help. At that level too, we are ensuring, as I'm sure you may remember from your knowledge of Ghana, that every district in Ghana is given one quality secondary school. Quality secondary school. When we talk quality, we are comparing such a school with the old schools that we all know, old Chimotan, Fancy Perry, etc. We want the quality that these old institutions reflect to be given to the new secondary schools we've started building. We've launched the program with 31 schools, which we picked and we are building. And then we've added another 25, but perhaps you are not aware, but Ghana has 138 districts as I speak with you. And the policy of this government is to ensure that every district, every one of them, 138, is sort of afforded by giving such a quality. And this will ensure that children all over the country would have access without they having to move down south, say from the north, like it used to be, to come and compete to find a place in one of the old schools. So that one is on. Then Ghana has 38 teacher training colleges. Government is upgrading these colleges, all the 38 of them, and enlarging them in terms of recruitment of students, and also motivating the teachers training these institutions, so that the teacher-student ratio will be not higher than 1 to 41 teacher to 40 students at most. Currently, we find that some schools have a ratio of 1 teacher to about 90 school children. That's too much. And it doesn't work for quality education. So this is what the government is trying to do. Prepare the teacher in adequate numbers, motivate them well. So, and then ICT, information communication technology, is being made compulsory as a subject throughout the entire educational system. Again, at the university level, the tertiary, university, polytechnic, senior technical levels, the government is helping expand the infrastructure in terms of lecture rooms, laboratories, libraries, and also hostels and dormitories. Ready State has about 6 such universities. The average population of which school is at universities something like 18,000. That's quite impressive, but we believe we should do more. So all these things are happening, and we've introduced distance learning using the technology of ICT. And this ensures uniform quality of tuition. So your village may be, say, in the far west or in the far north, and teachers might be hard to come by, say, for difficult subjects like mathematics. But with the touch of television, and now it's with the spread of electricity, and introduction of television, press a button, and get some quality teachers time.
Right.
So this is what we're trying to do for education. But the government's top priority policy is human resource development. When we talk of human resource development, the central nature of it should be education.
Yes.
But the other aspects, healthcare and all that, but education, this is what we're trying to do.
Thank you. Mr. President, we are so impressed. Ghana is blessed to have a president like you. You see, you can see the future, what is better for Ghana, and we hope that every person who is at that age will take advantage of it and then go to school. And you were talking about this equal opportunity, of education for all. We also know that you promoted equality in Ghana, even where women are concerned. Can you throw light on this for us too?
Thank you for this question. I believe in many parts of Ghana, the culture has always been to show respect to women. Unfortunately, this has not translated into enabling the women to acquire modern education. But I believe it was the wise Dr. Agyekum, the pioneer educationist of Ghana, who said, you educate a man, you educate one person, and to educate a woman, you are educating a nation. And so, when my government took power, we decided to formalize our determination to empower women to help themselves with modern education. And this we did by establishing, for the first time in Ghana, a ministry for women and children's affairs. This is a reality now in Ghana. And additionally, also to ensure that there's no bias at all against women in placing them alongside men with educational opportunities.
It's true.
And also ensuring that there is equal pay for equal work.
Okay.
No matter what. So these are some of the things we are doing. And the women are coming into their own. We are not yet at the what I would describe as the optimal point of what we want. Say in governments, the hope is that days will come when there will be, say, equal lady ministers.
Wow.
Men ministers. We are not yet there, but at least the process has been launched. And in due course, I wouldn't be surprised to hear that perhaps there are even aspirants for presidency among our ladies.
Oh, that would be great.
So, Your Excellency, I heard that you're introducing healthcare in Ghana, which is a very good idea, and telling the people to register and so on. Do you think the Ghanaians understand what is going on now?
Ghanaians are very smart people.
Yes.
I mean, they do understand. In spite of the poverty
Right.
that afflicts most of our people, they're very smart. They know the uses of an important project like National Health Insurance. So we've started, and I'm sure you'll be happy to hear that many people are registering. If it were just the payment of premiums, then I would say this project should be far-launched. But there's an aspect, management of the resources to support the various district projects, schemes. Wherever there's money, we need to be careful because there might be abuses.
Yeah.
And then too, the idea should be to invest the paid premiums so that the yield would sustain the scheme. Because looking after the entire nation for everybody to benefit in an affordable way, health delivery would need continuous availability of money. So management necessarily should be seen to be competent in investing, like over here in the United States. And it's this type of management government is trying to put in place for the system to roll smoothly for the benefit of all.
Thank you for introducing that.
Your Highness, since your term in office, tourism,
Highness.
Your Excellency, I'm sorry.
Yes. Yes, but I'm beautiful.
Your Excellency, since your tenure in office, tourism in Ghana has vastly improved. What do you have to tell our viewers to encourage them to come to Ghana?
The Discovery Channels highlights the advantages in tourism of Ghana. There is ecotourism. The film shows the various interesting point vegetations, like if it's rainforests or if it's savanna, and the sort of wildlife you see in the forests, also in the savanna area. It shows the beaches. Ghana has over 550 kilometers of good beaches.
Wow.
So it shows Avis history. The film shows the castles,
Yes.
some of them, for people to see, especially our African American kith and kin, so people can come and see where it all began for, say, the Africans in the diaspora. Avis resources like display of gold, because Ghana used to be called the Gold Coast. There was reason for that need. We still have got the gold there, the opportunities. And then the human quality.
Oh, yes.
The friendliness of the people, the hospitality of the nation. That's true. It's very much on display. So these are the features the film put together. In fact, this is why I accepted to come and launch the film here, because within the space of 1 hour or so, it manages to show all the fine points of our country that should attract people to come and visit us.
Thank you. Of all these hectic programs and going here and there, your busy schedule, what do you do in your spare time? And what time do you have for yourself?
Well, let's say I live my work. And because things are shaping up so well for the country, I believe I have a relaxed mind. I'm happy in my mind, therefore happy in my body as well.
In your spare time?
I love walking lots. Yesterday, for instance, I seized the opportunity to walk around the monuments in Washington. It was quite a brisk walk. I was in a way surrounded by a lot of spirited people, about 10 people. Still, I enjoyed the walk, and in Ghana too, when I can afford it, I walk a lot. I hope to try to exercise every now and then.
Can you disguise yourself and walk by yourself one day? No.
If I could, I would. The only thing is,
they will still see.
When you've been in this business for quite a while, even in the dark, you get spotted.
That's true. Terms.
And then you make work difficult for the people who look after you, like the security people. So they are always
on your neck.
Not on my neck as such, but they tend to advise a lot. Please, that's what you be careful before they.
Right on, right, we have changed it.
Okay, we almost finished. I'm going to ask the right question.
Please, first, to introduce our manager to the Coca-Cola and all these head people. Please. Just open your mouth and say, go to this verse.
You can continue.
We are going to continue.
I'm just joking.
So
Go ahead and go to the next question.
Your Excellency, for the first time in history, the Black Star, that is the soccer team of Ghana, has qualified to go to this World Cup.
yes.
Is this a dream come true? Is this happened during your time in service, right, in office? Let me say that.
Yes, well, it is a dream come true. As you know, the Black Stars team has always been a sort of a champion team on the continent. 4 times it was the continental champions in Africa, but somehow it never made it to the World Cup. Our boys have been trying. This year has been an exceptional year. This year, for the first time, as you observe, the Black Stars has qualified. We've worked hard, we've sacrificed, and of course the people of Ghana, within the government, have given all the support,
Yeah.
moral,
Right.
and physical support, and the motivation we can to enable them to qualify. They've done it, so we are very proud.
Don't you think your motivation also played a major role?
Well, I said the people of Ghana, including the government, we are all part of it. But the honor really should go first to the team. Their coach, they've done very well.
May we ask, your grandchildren said how many women, how many girls?
We've got 7 girls and 3 boys.
And they are all with you.
The few are out of country with their parents, but most of them are with us now. And the way they dictate and manage.
Your home for you.
Me, they dictate to their grandmother and to me. And we enjoy
that's nice.
them a lot.
That's
Without a doubt,
Wait, hold on.
without a doubt, we know that His Excellency President Kufuor and his delegation aim, to all intents and purposes, to promote economic growth in Ghana. We really appreciate this. Africa as a whole do really appreciate this. And Your Excellency, we thank you so much for opening our, being very candid with us and opening the door for us to be able to interview you. Thank you very much.
I want to thank you too for giving me the opportunity through your medium to interact with the people of the United States in general, and more in particular the Africans and African Americans, to interact with them and to let them have a glimpse of what we're trying to do in Ghana. So I thank you very much for coming.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay.
We would like to come, Stephanie, without